How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Coming at you on Tuesdays. We get this video to you every day around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. There's a lot of good options today. By the way, we had a free pick winner on the Nationals yesterday. What a dud. They ended up giving a couple runs in the bottom of the ninth. It was actually a good play, but they just couldn't hold on. That's the thing, man. When you take these, the line can make sense, but sometimes when you take these teams that are sometimes relatively questionable, even though the line makes sense and they should do well, sometimes they don't do well and they give up, 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth. Regardless, have your free pick winner here in just a second between Milwaukee and Pittsburgh. I think that's a good one. We'll also 6-unit selection today between Miami and Baltimore in baseball. We'll also talk to you about Arizona and Texas, and then Washington and Philadelphia, St. Louis and Cleveland, and Toronto and Boston. So plenty of content for you today, and excited about that. What do I need to tell you? Doc Sports has been around since 1971. Indian Cowboy has been around since 2007, so 51 and 15 years for both Doc Sports and IC. So looking forward to, we pretty much do a video every single day. We try not to miss a day, and it's been a while since we've missed a day. So looking forward to hopefully trying to do a video every single day without missing a day this year, meaning the remainder of the year. So yeah, we enjoy coming at you every single day. The app 20, the promo code APP20 gives you 20% off the rest of the packages for Indian Cowboy. It expires tonight at midnight. That includes season packages as well, the bigger discount on the season packages. So excited about for you to jump on that as well. All right, here's your free play today. For your free play today, hold on a second. What do I need to tell you? UFC card coming at you this weekend. Horses, we continue to do well. The site leader. So that's our update on the horses. Korean baseball coming back once the Olympics are over. Winning season so far, around plus 1250. Canadian football, a great CFL season awaits. WNBA back August 15th. Not that far away, only about 18, 19 days. 4-1 run, plus 1130 to close it out. So hopefully we've won 4 straight years in the WNBA, including 4 straight second halves as well. So hopefully we'll try to make a run at it here and try to might get 5 straight winning seasons. All right, let's get your free play winner today. I like Milwaukee today. Milwaukee's off of a loss. The public's heavily on them, but still like them. You can't ignore the fact that this team is fighting for a playoff spot here. Pitt's not playing bad at all. They took 3 games from the Mets, took 2 of 3 from the Giants, scored 1 run yesterday. Anderson lost to Kansas City as a minus 150 favorite in his last game. He gave up 1 home run, too. Typically, he does well coming off, giving up a home run. This is the Anderson of Milwaukee. The other Anderson is pitching for Pittsburgh. But, he's lost 4 of his last 5 games. But Tyler Anderson, on the other hand, for Pittsburgh, didn't give up a home run in his last game, and he nearly gives up a home run always in his game afterwards. He has not gone back-to-back games without giving a home run in a long time. And despite being public favorites here, I do think Milwaukee probably gets it done today. I had to go back and forth here between Milwaukee and Texas. I also think Texas wins too. Arizona just lost 1-5. They lost 2 of 3 from the Cubs, but had won 5 of 7 before that. But Texas has lost more than 10 straight at this point. They're 35 and 65. Widener struggled against Pittsburgh, but he did pick up a win. 5 innings, 8 hits, and 5 runs, and 2 home runs. In his last start. He was not very good, but he did go 4-3-1, 4 innings, 3 hits, 1 run against the Dodgers, 6 innings, 4 hits, and no runs against Washington, 6 innings, 3 runs, and no runs against San Diego. Dunning was 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, and 2 home runs against Detroit. It's unlikely he gives up another set of 2 home runs again. He lost in that contest, but that's only because he went 5 innings, 1 hit, and 1 run against Detroit in the start right before that. So that's the only reason why he got hit. It's not his fault. He just happened to face Detroit in back-to-back games immediately. He went 5 innings and 3 hits and no runs against Tampa Bay. So odd to see a team that's lost 10 in a row as a favorite here. But I think Texas gets it done here. And in fact, the more I think about it, the more I think Texas should probably be the free play. But I think, both of them are pretty good, Milwaukee and Texas. I'll let you know which I like for the free play in a second. But let me close this out here. Washington and Philadelphia. I like the under there. Washington lets Philadelphia have 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth, and we talked about that game. Such a shame. But keep in mind that the Nationals have now lost 5 in a row, and Phillies won 3 of 4. It's really difficult to back the Nationals at this point because their bullpen is just so questionable. But Fedde has lost 4 straight here. He went 5 innings, 5 hits, and 3 runs against the Phillies last time and lost. But remember, he had a great streak going at one point. This is the Washington pitcher. He went 7 innings, 3 hits, and no runs against Arizona. 5 innings and 4 hits and no runs against San Francisco. 7 innings, 2 hits, and no runs against the Mets. He's a good pitcher. Matt Moore, once a long-term Tampa Bay pitcher, as you know. He's won his last 4 starts for Philly. He's off of a horrible start against Atlanta. 6 innings, 6 hits, and 6 runs, and 2 home runs, which is basically season high for him. I'm pretty stunned that the total is around 10.5 here. Maybe I'm being a square, but I like the under here. I would assume both these guys are going to pitch pretty well. Just really shocked that the line is so high. I actually thought we had the line sitting at around 8.5, 9, and it comes out as 10.5. So lean on the under there. Maybe they're expecting Washington to do well and to bounce back, which is a possibility too. So maybe a lean on Washington. But how do you back Washington with their questionable bullpen? So I'd say a lean on the under, but I don't feel lovely if you just, either way on it. But I also do like Toronto today. I do think they do pitch. I do think that Toronto does pretty well today. So in fact, it's hard for me to decide between the free pick between Milwaukee, Texas, and Toronto. I think Toronto, you have Ray, who went 5 innings, 5 hits, and 4 runs against Boston. He's 8-5 with a 3.12 ERA this year. It's easy to forget that. Great season, 6 innings, 4 hits, and no runs against Texas. 7 innings and 1 run and no run, or 1 hit and no run against Tampa Bay. You knew after 2 great starts he was going to have a letdown, and he did against Boston. He just lost to Boston, gave up 3 home runs to them too. I think he pitches much better today, frankly. Richards is 6-5 with a 4.99 ERA. But keep in mind he gave up 3 home runs in his last game, 5 innings and 4 hits and 4 runs against Toronto. Does he get lucky again against Toronto? I don't think so. Just don't trust Toronto's offense all the time here, but I do think Toronto does pretty well here. And your final lean today, before I finalize the free pick, is on the over between St. Louis and Cleveland here. I like the over here. 2 basically 500 teams here hook up here. St. Louis salvage getting swept and won 10-6 last game. Cleveland did the same thing and salvage getting swept by Tampa Bay and won 3-2 and avoided losing 4 in a row to them. 2 guys here with a 3.56 and a 3.84 ERA hooking up here. Wainwright was 7 innings, 6 hits, and 1 run against the Cubs. He's pitching pretty well right now. Quantrill went 6 innings and 4 hits and 1 run against Tampa Bay, but he had 3 walks in that game and they lost that game. Wainwright actually went 7 innings, 3 hits, and 2 runs against Cleveland earlier this year. I think Cleveland will do better today than they did against him last time. I think Cal is also a bit young as well, and I think the Cards will get to him a little bit too, and I like the over here today. So what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to go with Milwaukee? Are we going to go with Texas? Or are we going to go with Toronto? It's funny because I don't fully trust Anderson in Milwaukee sometimes, and it's tough to back a Texas team that's lost 10 in a row, but I hate to go against Boston as well. For your free, but Arizona's not playing that bad right now. The winning 5 of 7. I think what makes sense here is to go with the Toronto Blue Jays, taking a team that's coming off loss, back-to-back losses at that, and then you get a pitcher here who's on a bounce back, a quick revenge too. Toronto Blue Jays makes sense here. So we'll go with the Blue Jays here. I do like the 6 unit between Miami and Baltimore. Hope you join us for that. Hope you enjoyed the content today. Sometimes it's easier to choose the free play as you talk it out. So happy to do that for you guys. And again, football season is around the corner. Early bird package is up. We're expecting a great season. 8 football selections every week. Lots of free content here for you. I will be here every single day, and I enjoy doing it. Indian Cow working hard for you. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.